What's up everybody, this is Teacher Ivan from NextGen Academy. Our goal in this channel is to help you achieve your highest potential and to help you understand subjects in the easiest and the most efficient way. If you'd like to get more tips and tricks on how to achieve A star in your IGCSE, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel. Lastly, if you need any help in your studies, you can always head on to our website, link in the below, or our Instagram, drop us a DM and we'll be able to help you. Enjoy this video and I wish you all the best. All right. Okay, welcome my NextGen family. We are going to go through this paper. This is your April-May 2024 checkpoint, year 9 checkpoint exam paper. Okay, the code is 0862. So some of you here will be sitting, some of you here won't be sitting for it. But we'll just learn it together. Okay, let's look at question number 1. Oh, by the way, this is a paper 1. So your calculator, no calculator. Okay, so this one go and put in another room today. Okay, so we won't be using calculator. All of it will be mental calculation. Okay, just a heads up, this paper quite tough. Okay, based on my opinion also. Okay, for a year 9 paper, there are quite a few questions that are quite tough. So if you don't know how to do, don't worry. We need to identify what topics you all don't know. Okay, so let's look at question number 1. Yusuf thinks of a number n. He adds 3. Okay, so n add 3. His answer is greater than or equal to -5 and less than 17. Write the correct inequality signs to complete the inequality. Okay, do you all know what is the meaning of inequality? Okay, when they say the word inequality, we just went through it, right? Inequality, you got your 4 symbols. Less than equal, more than equal. Okay, how do we write this side here first? His answer is greater than or equals to -0.5. Okay, we are going to read these two first. Okay, we're going to read these two parts first. We don't care about the 17 first. This is greater than this. So inequality symbol, you need to see where is the big mouth. Okay, where is the big mouth here? I always call it big mouth to small mouth. The big mouth is the one that is greater. So this symbol, we're going to be writing like that. Greater than or equal. N plus 3. Then less than 17. N plus 3 less than 17 means like that. Simple, okay? 1 mark question. Okay, good. Okay, don't know, everyone, don't be shy. Anyone who don't know any question here, straight away ask your question or ask me to wait in the chat. Okay, my goal is to finish up this paper here today. So there's 22 questions, so we will, okay, yeah, we'll finish it by the end of today. Okay, question number 2. Write the value of W. 200 to the power of -3 equals to 1 over 200 to the power of W. This topic is on the topic of indices. Okay, we first have to understand what is a negative power. In indices, negative power means inverse. Okay, remember this. Negative power is equals to inverse. Inverse means 1 over something. So to change this -3, you will be writing as 1 over 200 to the power of W. So W is just equals to 3. These are no calculation needed. It's just the understanding of indices. Okay, for now, still quite easy, right? Clear? Okay, anyone here have not learned indices before? Okay, not indices, it's called indices. Like you go to the seaside like that, okay, in the sea. Okay, question 3. Solve the simultaneous equation. Anyone here have not learned simultaneous equation before? Okay, those who have been in my class, you all have learned it before, right? Okay, if you haven't learned, okay, don't worry. Okay, simultaneous equation. Forgot. Okay, means you have learned before, right? All right. How to do simultaneous equation? There are 2 methods. Either you do substitution or elimination. You look at this question here. X minus 2y equals to 2. 5x plus 2y equals to 58. Which method will you use? Yeah, I want your time in the chat. Will you use substitution or elimination for this question? Okay, analyze the question. Substitution or elimination? Okay, I see Nathaniel, Viren, Eden, Sristi, okay, Justin. Okay, Viren say cannot substitute. Okay, everyone all say elimination. Okay, why elimination? So all of you very smart already. Elimination, right? I already found the answers. Okay, why elimination would be the easiest one is because, yeah, okay, you can straight away remove the y term, right? So you always question, sometimes substitution might be easier, okay? But in this question, they already give you the y, the value is the same. Okay, now, how to eliminate the y value? Minus and plus, when it's different symbol, you add both of it up together. Okay, because minus 2y plus positive 2y will become 0. Okay, so I need to add both the equation up together. So x plus 5x will become 6x. 2 plus 58 will become 60. X is equals to 60 divided by 6. X is equals to 10. Then we need to find the other value. You do substitution. Okay, you substitute x equals to 10 into, okay, whichever equation. Let's say equation 1. Okay, 1 or 2 also can. So 10 minus 2y equals to 2. 10 minus 2, okay, I want to make my 2y as positive. 8 equals to 2y. 8 over 2 equals to y. Y is equals to 4. So 10 and 4. Okay, the method that we are doing here is called elimination, where we eliminate one of the terms. Okay, some of you here, your teacher may not have taught you in year 7, year 8 for simultaneous equation. Okay, by right, should have already lah. Okay, because normally I will teach that in your year 7, year 8. But if you haven't learned, okay, don't worry, you can always go through my videos to learn it. Okay. Can I do substitution? Can also. Okay. You can do substitution, but will be a bit longer. Okay, longer steps. I won't show substitution because of step of time here, but y'all can go and try substitution if you want. Okay, number 4. Find the exterior angle of a regular 10-sided polygon. How to answer this question? This is a question on geometry. Okay, until now, actually, y'all should have learned all of this already. Okay, what is a exterior angle? What do we know about exterior angle of any shapes? The outside? Yeah, what about it? What is a fact that we need to know? Okay, Justin Eden said the total is equals to 360. Okay, so write down this fact first. Total exterior angle for any shape is equals to 360 degrees. Okay, what is the definition of exterior angle? Let's say you got this shape. Let's say you got a hexagon. Okay, the exterior angle will be this side. Okay, like a, last time I gave you all the illustration, like a Beyblade like that. You know what's a Beyblade? You all play before that. Okay, so the angle that you add with your interior angle and your exterior angle, total is 180, but all add up together will be always 360 degrees. It doesn't matter how many sides you have. Okay, so they say they want you to find the exterior angle of a regular 10-sided polygon. When they see the word regular means all same. Okay, all same side and angle. Okay, angle also will be the same. So exterior angle for one of it, you'll take 360 divided by 10, which is equals to 36 degrees. Okay, got it? All right, okay, until here. If you all get 1, 2, 3, 4, can you all just type a 4 in the chat? Got any question? Just write down your question. I think so far everyone should be okay. Okay, just have a 4 so I know that you're all good. Okay, all good. Let's move on to question 5. Here is a sequence of calculations. Okay, so let's see a pattern here. Remember what is sequence? Sequence means you might need to see a pattern. Complete the next calculation in this sequence. Okay, remember we don't have a calculator. Let's observe the pattern here. 1 times 7 minus 2 times 1 equals to 5. 3 times 8 minus 4 times 2. 5 times 9 minus 6 times 3. 7 times 10, 8 times 4, 9 times 11, 10 times 5. Is there a pattern to it? Okay, okay, I see Kaden's answer already. We are going to observe, go down like that. You see all the numbers here. This and your final one. Okay, look at here. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Okay, so this one all add 1. Sorry, add 2. This one add 1. So this one will be 12. This one minus 2. So here will become minus 12. The next number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus type plus 1. Okay, plus 1 to the number. So times 6. Okay. Is there a pattern here? 5, 16, 27, 38, 49. Add 11. So this next number should be 49 plus 11, which is equal to 60. So you write minus 12 times 6 equals to 60. We just need to see the pattern over here. So sequence, okay, when you see the word sequences, means we want to observe the pattern of the numbers. Okay, number 6. A regular polygon has k lines of symmetry. Pick the correct statement about the order of rotational symmetry of the polygon. Okay, what is the relationship between lines of symmetry and rotational symmetry of a regular polygon? This is testing you on the theory. Okay, anyone can remember? What is the relationship between lines of symmetry and rotational symmetry? Anyone here? Number 3. Okay. Let's write down this fact. Rotational symmetry means how many times you can rotate an object, okay, a shape, and then it looks exactly the same. Line of symmetry means, okay, line of symmetry means how many lines you can draw to make it a mirror. Okay. Okay, line of symmetry plus 1 equals rotational symmetry. Are you sure? Okay, are you sure? Okay, no. The fact is, if a shape is a regular polygon, okay, write down, this one is a theory part. Your line of symmetry, okay, line of symmetry is equals to your rotational symmetry. Okay, number 2, correct. Okay, let's look at the facts here. Order of rotational symmetry is 1. Okay, this one doesn't make any sense because we don't know what's the shape also, right? So cannot be 1. Okay, so this one wrong. Order of rotational symmetry is clockwise. Okay, when we look at rotational symmetry, must we always move it in clockwise? Is there a rule for that? No, right? Actually, no such rule. You want to go anti-clockwise also can, right? Okay, so this one also wrong. Order of rotational symmetry is k. K lines of symmetry? Yes, this one is also correct. Then the next one, k plus 1, no. Okay, so this is what we need to remember. Got it? Okay, anyone don't know what is rotational symmetry and line symmetry? Okay, let's say if I give you a square like this, line of symmetry. Okay, I draw a square. Line of symmetry means like that. How many lines you can draw for it to be you split it into the mirror. So you see, if I got 4 sides, a square, means I got 4 lines of symmetry. Okay? Rotational symmetry is like this. Okay, if I got a square, okay, if I got a square here, why has hexagon come out? Okay, teacher 1, this one. Okay, rotational symmetry means if you put, imagine you put a pencil in the middle, you are going to rotate this. Okay, let's say here is my starting point, right? How many times can you rotate it and it looks exactly the same shape? So you see here, I can rotate 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Got it? Okay, this is the meaning of rotational symmetry. So rotational symmetry and line of symmetry for a regular polygon will be equals to each other. Okay, and you'll follow the number of sides also. Okay, next one. Question 7. Mike and Pierre are each asked to write the questions of two lines that have a positive y-intercept. Tick to show if each student is correct or not correct. Okay, they say both of it has positive y-intercept. This question is asking or testing you on the concept of a straight line graph. Do you all remember how to find your y-intercept of a straight line graph? Okay, straight line equation is y equals mx plus c. There are two things that you can find in a straight line equation, m and c. M is your gradient, c is your y-intercept. Okay, y-intercept over here. So gradient and y-intercept, how to find it? You need to rearrange the equation first. So they only want you to find the y-intercept, which is this c value. So which value are we looking at? This one we are looking at this plus 3. This one you rearrange it, y equals to minus x plus 2. So we are looking at this plus 2. Both of them are positive values. So this one is correct. Okay, for this, y equals to x plus 0.5. The 0.5 is the y-intercept. This one, I rewrite it, minus 5x plus 7 is the y-intercept. So these also both have positive y-intercept. Okay. Okay, question B for this, another straight line equation question. Equation of a line is 7 equals to y 3x plus y. Find the gradient and the y-intercept of this line. To find gradient and y-intercept, okay, going back to here again, we need to find y equals mx plus c. So you rearrange the entire equation. Okay, we write like that. The 3x, I write it as minus 3x plus 7 equals to y. Okay, normally we put y at the left-hand side. So y equals to minus 3x plus 7. Okay, this will be your gradient. This is your y-intercept. This is called m. This is called c. Y equals mx plus c. No calculation needed. Gradient is negative 3. Y-intercept is 7. Okay, straight line graph. If you don't know this, just take note. Later on, maybe you want to watch the video lessons in my Thinkific. Okay, go through straight line graph. Okay, I understand everything on straight line graph. Okay, number 8. Tick to show if each conversion is correct or not correct. All right. What are the conversion that you need to remember for your syllabus? Okay, do you all remember other than your kilo, okay, kilometer, you know? Okay, you don't know what's nm. What is nm? Okay, have you all learned this before? The conversion, I think in year 8, if not mistaken. Nano, right? Yeah, nano, correct. Nanometer. Okay, if you haven't learned this before, I want you to write down this entire conversion here. You need to memorize it, okay, for your syllabus. It's part of your Cambridge syllabus. First one, the biggest unit that you'll be learning, tera. Okay, tera is what? T. Okay, tera. Terabyte, right? Okay, so I want you all to think in terms of computer, your let's say your handphone or your hard disk. Terabyte is T. Okay, the second one is giga. You know what's a giga chat? Who's a giga chat here? Viren. Okay, tera, giga, mega. Okay, you need to memorize mega, kilo, hecto. Okay, hecto, deci, centi, milli. Okay, small m, milli, micro, nano, which is n, then pico. Okay, so today, before you all sleep, please go and memorize this entire list. Okay, what is the units? This is the more important one. So last time I remember when I was your age, right? Teacher keep repeating this over and over again because this one is part of the syllabus. Tera, giga, mega, kilo, hecto, deci, centi, milli, micro, nano, pico. Okay, Terra is, you will start with 10 to the power of 12. Then every time when you go down until a certain value, you will keep -3 in terms of the power. So this one will be 10 power 9. Mega is 10 power 6. Kilo is 10 power 3. So until here, this one is, in a way, I would say like one batch. 12, 9, 6, 3. Okay, then hecto is 10 power 2. Deci is 10 minus 1. Centi is 10 to the power of -2. Okay, then from here, I put another group. Because you see, at hecto, deci, centi, this one is 2, -1, -2. Okay, milli, micro, nano, pico. This one we will put 10 to the power of -3, 10 to the power of -6. Nano is 10 to the power of -9. And here is 10 to the power of -12. Okay, so whether you like it or not, memorize this entire list. Can. Okay, later during break, you keep repeating this. Tera, giga, mega, kilo, hecto, deci, centi, milli, micro, nano, pico. Okay, just keep getting it in your head. All right, how to do the conversion? The typical conversion that you all always do is the kilo. The teacher teach you all, right? The 3-to-1 conversion. Kilo, kilometer, km, meter, cm, then mm. Remember the 3-2-1-0? Okay, so now how do we convert nanometer to millimeter? We have to look at this list over here. Okay, where is nano? Okay, nano is 10 to the power of -9. How do I change it to milli? Okay, we take these 2 units out. Milli, okay, milli is 10 to the power of -3. Nano is 10 to the power of -9. Okay. When you go, you just remember this. When you go up, conversion go up, you will divide the value. Okay, when you go up, you will divide the value. Okay, so what does it mean to divide over here? You can write it as I divide by 10 to the power of 6. Got it? Because the difference is, you see, -3, -9 to -3, you need to add 6, right? So you need to divide by 10 to the power 6. Same or like the concept when we do the teacher taught you all this one. Km, meter, cm, mm. Okay, remember when you go down, reason why I ask you all to write it vertically is because I relate it to this also. When you go down, is you times. Like that. When you go up, you divide. So you just remember the position like that. It's much easier for you to remember. Okay, so divide 10 to the power 6. So 60 nanometer, is it 6 mm? Okay, if you want to do the conversion, it will be 60. We divide by 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0.00006. So this one is quite obvious, not correct. Okay, 2000 GB to MB. Giga to mega. Okay, write down the conversion first. Giga is 10 to the power of 9. Mega is 10 to the power of 6. Okay, so if I go down, giga to mega, this will be times 10 to the power of 3. So 2000 gigabyte should be another 3 zeros behind. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this one also not correct. Oh, this is just for 1 mark. Okay, so conversion of unit. Okay, write this down. Copy this whole part here. So in your year 7, year 8, year 9, this is in a way like the conclusion of how of whatever that y'all have learned already. Okay, until here, if y'all are good, 8 questions, can y'all just type 8 in the chat? All right. Okay, let's go to the next one. Question 9. -2 less than x less than equals to 4. Okay, do you all remember how to, this one is again on inequality. Okay, if you don't have equal, you put an open bracket. If got equal, you put a Sorry, not open bracket, open circle. Okay, and put like this. That's all. Okay, 1 mark. Okay, question 10. The diagram shows a shape made with 3 identical rhombuses. Find the value of x. Okay, this is a 4-mark question. In fact, this is actually quite a tricky question. Okay, so how do we do this? Okay, first thing, these 3 angles here will be the same because all of them are identical. Okay, so to find here, okay, let's call this x, x. Wait, we cannot call it x because there's another x there already. Okay, let's call this y. Y. All these add up together will be equals to what? 1 circle. Okay, or angles around a point. 360. So we can write down an equation. 3y plus 3 times 70 is equals to 360. Let's solve for this. 3y plus 210 equals 360. 3y, 360 minus 210 will be equals to 150. Y is equals to 50. Okay, so we know here, this is 50, this is 50, this is 50. Okay, they want us to find the value of x. How do we find the value of x? A rhombus, this side and this side, they will be the same. This side and this side, they will be the same. And this is a quadrilateral. Okay, quadrilateral, the angle inside got how much? Okay, interior angle of quadrilateral or rhombus. Rhombus is a quadrilateral, 360 also, yes. Okay, so all add up together, inside here will be 360 degrees. This is properties of angles of polygon. Okay, so how do I write here? We've got 50 plus 50 plus x equals to 360. 100 plus 2x equals to 360. 2x equals to 260. X will be equals to 130. Yeah. Okay, so this is your polygons, angles. Okay, angle in polygon. You only go revise it if you're not sure on this. Let's move on. Question 11. I'll send this to you all later on, so you don't worry if you all miss out anything. Okay, let's go to question 11. Okay, number 11. Gabriella collects the heights of 11 indoor plants and 12 outdoor plants. The table and the incomplete back-to-back stem and leaf diagram show information about her results. Okay, we've got 3 things that they gave us here. Model height, medium height, and range. Okay, we define this first. What is model? Mode, right? Mode means the one that has the highest frequency. Okay, or model. Model or mode, same meaning. Highest frequency, the one that appears the most time. Minimum height means your smallest value. Range is your biggest minus smallest value. Okay, the biggest minus smallest. Later I'll send you all the paper. Okay, you all wait first, those who miss. Okay, let's learn how to read this. This is a stem and leaf diagram, which you all also have learned before already. Okay, even before year 9. Key, they wrote here 6, 2, 3. You got indoor plants, you got outdoor plants. This is called a back-to-back stem and leaf diagram, meaning you can read both sides. Okay, both sides of the data. How do you read for the outdoor plants? You read like that. Okay, this is 23, 27, 27. How do you read the left-hand side one? 26, 28, 29. You read from right to left. Okay, for the left-hand side one. Logic? Okay, logical, this side. So use the information in the table to complete the back-to-back stem and leaf diagram. Okay. Model height, this is for outdoor plants, is 39. Okay, so 39 right now got how many? 1, right? Okay, so how many do you need for it to be the model height? How many 39 height do you need for it to be the model height? Okay, so you look at the overall data here. there's 227 here, right? So if I put 239, will it be considered as the model? Not yet, right? Okay, there will be two model height, which is 27 and 39. So we need to put one more here. Okay, so you need a total of 339 for it to be a model height. Got it? Okay, the second data, minimum height is 17. So the smallest value here, this one should be 7. Okay, then the range. How to find the range? Range is 26. So 26 equals to the biggest value. Okay, let's say this one is, we call it y, y minus 17. Because I don't know what's my biggest value. They say the minimum is already 17. So y is equals to 26 plus 17, which is equals to 43. So this value here will be 43. That's how we read the data. So to complete this stem and leaf diagram, 7993. Clear? Okay, then calculate the range of the indoor plants. Range, you just take the biggest value, which is this one here, and the smallest value, which is this value here, 7. Okay, so 30 minus 7, which is equals to 23. Okay, we go through one more. Okay, before we take a short break, because we are halfway through the paper. Okay, work out the value of n to the power 4 plus 29 over n plus 7 when n equals to 3. Okay, this one I think is a quite easy question. You just need to substitute in the value. 3 power 4 plus 29 over 3 plus 7. Okay, what is 3 to the power of 4? 3 power 4, okay, you don't have a calculator, so we calculate manually. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Okay, what I will do, the easy way to do, you put these two in pairs. 3 times 3, 9. 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 9, 81. So 81 plus 29 over 10. 81 plus 29 will be equals to 110 divided by 10, which you'll get 11. Okay, if no questions until here, can you just type 12? Okay, y'all did this for mock paper, huh? Okay, don't worry, still got a few more weeks to prepare. Okay, any question? Anything that you want to ask me? Okay, we take a short break first. Okay, let's come back at 8:20. Okay, just a very short break. Continue to do the other question. All right, okay, this is the second part for this paper. Okay, April, May, paper 1, 2024. Question 13. Write 62,000 in standard form. Okay, what's standard form? Standard form needs to be like this: a times 10 to the power of n. Your a, the value needs to be 1 digit before the decimal place. Okay, in between can be 1, but it must be less than 10. Okay, then another principle that you need to remember: when the decimal place move left, okay, you add power. When decimal place move right, you minus the power. Okay, you follow this principle, you should be able to do all standard form already. So where do you want to move the decimal place? 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left. So as you move left, your power need to add. So it will be 6.2 times 10 to the power of 4. Okay, then write 8.1 times 10 to the power of negative 3. So 10 to the power of negative 3 means you move the decimal place to the left by 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, here will be 0.0081. Question 14. The diagram shows a shape made from 6 congruent equilateral triangles and a regular hexagon. The regular hexagon has an area of 140 cm squared. Calculate the shaded area. Okay, anyone understand this question? What's the relationship between a 6 congruent equilateral triangle and a regular hexagon? Okay, there's this property that we need to remember related to a hexagon. So I want you all to write this down. area of hexagon is actually equals to 6 equilateral triangle. Okay, 6 equilateral triangle. Okay, why? Why is it like this? Then you try to draw it out. This is a hexagon. Okay, you got 6 sides. When I cross it like this, you see here, like this. Can you all see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got it? Okay, this is the magic of mathematics. You need to remember this. Until year 11, they will test you on this side. They will ask you to find the area of hexagon. This one very common exam question. It will be equals to 6 equilateral triangle. Okay, so if they say that the regular hexagon has area of 140 cm square, this is equals to 140, 6 equilateral triangle. They want us to find 3 only. Okay, 3 only means you got how many? 70. Very good, Viren. Okay, so 6 triangles is equals to 140. 3 triangles, you take 140 divided by 2, 70. Don't need to do any complicated calculation here. Okay, 14. All copy down. Okay, let's go next one. Question 15. Okay, number 15. Table shows info about the mass of each of 23 boxes. Okay, this is on statistic. Draw a frequency polygon to show this information. Okay, frequency polygon actually is not a very common question, but somehow came out in this paper. Okay, what is a frequency polygon? Okay, frequency polygon means they give you all this data. All this is in a group of data. You are going to connect the middle point with each other. Okay, so you got to remember this, frequency polygon. You find the middle point, then you connect middle point of each group. Okay, let's call the middle point X. Okay, this one, midpoint. How to find midpoint? 4 and 8, the midpoint is 6. Okay, you can just write it on top. 10, 14, 18, 22. Okay, so that means at mass 6, you're going to plot 8. Okay, after you plot out all the points, then you have to connect it with each other. Okay, when you plot the point, write it as, put an X on it. So 6, 8. Where's 6? Here, 8. Okay, plot out a point. Next one, 10, 7. 14, 3. 18, 2. 22, 3. Then you connect the dot. Don't draw a smooth line. This one, you just use your ruler, you connect to each other. This is how you draw a frequency polygon. Okay, some books will say that you can join the first and last one to the 0. It's not necessary. Okay, next one. Draw a ring around the interval that contains the median mass. Okay, median. How to find median? Number 1, we need to find where is the position of the median first. Okay, let's look at the data here. Okay, this one I do the working here. Median. Okay, what is the position of the median? Remember what's the formula? If I got 10 numbers, where is my median? I need to 10 plus 1 divided by 2, right? So you always need to put a plus 1. So position is 23 plus 1 divided by 2. 24 divided by 2 means the 12th value. Okay, where is the 12th value at? This one, your 0 to 8 value. This one will be your 9th to your 15th value. Okay, because frequency difference 8, right? So after the 9 value and the next 7 value, so you plus 7 will be 15 here. Okay, so this will be your answer. 8 to 12. Okay, until here, question 15. If you all are good, can you all just type a 15 in the chat? Fun to do, all these questions. Okay, got one hard question coming up soon. Okay, let's go to question 16. 1 over 9 is equals to 0.1, then a dot on top. Last week we just learned on this, right? What's the dot on top represent? What's the meaning of this little dot on top? This is called your recurring decimal, okay? Yes, 0.111. Okay? So to solve for this, they say convert 7 over 9 to decimal. Okay, I think this one quite easy. Last week we just learned this. 7 over 9, we can write it as 7 times 1 over 9 because 1 over 9 is the recurring decimal. The recurring is 1 over 9, which is 0.111111 dot dot dot. Okay, which will give you 0.777777 dot dot dot. They say they want you to correct the 3 decimal places. So your final answer will be 0.77. Okay, the next digit will be 7. So this one you need to round up. 0.778. Okay, I always see student write 0.777. I see Viren already, right? Okay, 0.778. Okay, question 17. Let's do this one. This is on the topic of sequence. Jamila makes this sequence of patterns using white counters and black counters. Okay, pattern 1, you see got 2 black counters. This one 2, 2, 2. It's always 2 black counters. But the white counters keep on adding. Okay, complete these sentences. The first one has been done for you. The number of white counters in pattern 4 is 15. Okay, how do we calculate 15? You just calculate all the white counters, or you can take 4 times 4 minus 1. Because 4 times 4 is 16, then minus 1 black counter here, 15. Okay, the number of white counters in pattern 5. Okay, pattern 5. How do we calculate pattern 5? Just now you hear me do the calculation, right? This is 2 times 2 minus 1. 3 times 3 minus 1. 4 times 4 minus 1. So the next number will be 5 times 5 minus 1. 5 times 5 is 25. Then you'll get 24. Okay, this is how you do the white counter. Or you can slowly go and count one by one. Or you draw it out. But you waste time this one. Okay, the next one. The number of white counters in pattern 100. Ooh, okay. How to do 100 over here? Okay, just now, what did I do? Pattern 5 is 5 times 5 minus 1. Okay, what is pattern 100? What is pattern 100? Anyone? Just now, what did I say about the calculation? Your horizontal got how much? Your vertical got how much? 10,000. Okay, is it 10,000? Think carefully. Okay, what needs to happen? You will have 100 here. You have 100 here. But remember here, you got 1 minus 1, right? Okay, Shristi Kaden, very good. So pattern 100, okay, this one your 100, means you got this one times 100 here. Then up here also you got times 100. But at the corner here, you will have 1 black color one, so you need to minus 1. Okay, so the calculation will be 100 times 100 minus 1. Okay, 100 times 100, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 1, which is 9, 9, 9, 9. So you need to be able to see the pattern over here. Okay, is there another way to do it? Got also. Okay, last time I taught you all on this thing called quadratic sequence, right? You can use that method, but it'll be a bit longer. So if you realize, if you write down the numbers, it's actually, you'll follow a quadratic sequence. But you don't need to do until so long. Okay, the next one, write an expression in terms of n, the total number of counters in pattern n. Okay, what would be the total number of counters? So you look here, for pattern 2, just now was 2 times 2 plus 1. 3 times 3 plus 1. Total number, so we don't care white or black. 4 times 4 times 1. Okay, so how would we write this expression out? Pattern is n. So can I say it's n times n plus 1? Can you see the pattern? Okay, n times n plus 1. You just need to observe the number and the pattern. N times n plus 1, you can write it as n squared plus 1. Okay, clear? Clear this one? Okay, I saw some of you who submitted, you all use the formula method, which is fine also, but it'll be much longer the working. Okay, this, you all will use the quadratic sequence method, okay, which is also fine. Okay, let's go to question 18 right now. Take to show if each of the calculation is equivalent to 37 times 10 to the power negative 3 or not. Okay, what's 37 times 10 to the power negative 3? Move 1, 2, 3 to the left. So 0.037 is this value. Okay, let's see. 37 times 0.01 means, 3.7 times 0.01 means you move 2 decimal place to the left. 1, 2. 0.037. Okay, this one is the answer. 3.7 times 10 to the power negative 2, same thing also. 1, 2 to the left. Okay, so this is also 3.7 times 10 to the power negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this one 1, 2, 3, 0.0037. This one is not equivalent. And 37 divided by 10 to the power 3, 1, 2, 3. 0.037. Yes. So 1, 2, and 4 is the answer. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay, this one, the next one, right? I don't know why is it 2 marks only. It's actually, it seems a little bit complicated actually. Okay, but I'll try my best to explain you all over here. Okay, they say point A lies on the y-axis, point B lies on the x-axis. Okay, so this is a question on coordinate geometry, means on points. M is the midpoint of A, B. P is the midpoint of M, B. Okay, so you got 2 midpoints. One of it, you look the entire thing, this one midpoint. This one, you look here, midpoint. They want you to find the coordinates of point A and of point B. Okay, we don't have any equation, so let's see what do we know first. Okay, I know that here is the x value is 0. Okay, I don't know how to do this, right? Okay, I also took quite some time to figure out, but because I see it's just 2 marks only. Okay, we will write this as 0. Then let's call this y1. Okay, let's call this y1. This one, I know my y value is 0 here because x-intercept and y-intercept. So this one, let's call this x1. Okay, then I got another 2 unknowns, which is here, x2, y2. Okay, let's call it x2 and y2. And then they gave us this 60 and 11. Okay, let's see what do we know first. Okay, a few ways that I can see on how to do this. Okay, number 1, they say that these two, the midpoint will be here. We observe the value, you see, I've got this and this, I don't have this. What is midpoint formula? Okay, we write down what's midpoint formula first. x1 plus x2 divided by 2. Okay, this one is your middle point. Ym is y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Okay, first one, we can take this plus this equals to this. Okay, let's do the first one. y2 plus 0 divided by 2 is equals to 11. Okay, so y2 equals to 22. Okay, so this is the first value that I know. 22. Now, how to find, okay, how to find this x1. Okay, we got nothing on x except, okay, here, this point here. Okay, what do you think you can find related to the x? Anything or not? Okay, what I can figure out is this. We can write it as an expression first. This one, x1 plus x2 divided by 2 will be equals to 60. Okay, so we write this first. x1 plus x2 divided by 2 is equals to 60. Got it? Okay, because I'm basing it on this side. Okay, what else? Now we see this big one. Okay, we see whether we can construct another equation. Okay, I can find what is this y1 here. Okay, we look at the AB, line AB first. This one is looking at line MB. Line MB. Now we look at line AB. I use green color here. Line AB. Okay, line AB, y1 plus 0 divided by 2 is equals to 22 because that's the midpoint. So y1 is equals to 44. Okay, so here is 0, 44. Okay, anything else I can figure out from here? Okay, I know that this is 0, this is x1, this is x2. Okay, I can write another equation out, which is 0 plus x1 divided by 2 equals to x2. Okay, we rearrange this. X1 equals to 2x2. Okay, now you look, right, there are actually two equations that have x1 and x2. Okay, let's simplify. We go back to this pink color one. I write it as x1 plus x2 equals to 120. So we can do a simultaneous equation for these two equations here. Okay, I'm going to substitute the x1 into here. So here will become 2x2 plus x2 equals to 120. 3x2 equals to 120. x2 is equals to 40. Okay, x2 equals to 40. Then you substitute. Here will be 2 times 40. x1 is equals to 80. Okay, now we fill in the blanks. This one is 80. Okay, x2 here is equals to 40. Okay, what do they want? They only want this 0, 44 and 80, 0. Okay, if you figure out an easier way to do this question, please share with me. Okay, teacher want to see how you all do it. Okay, look at every point here. This one I think is quite a hard question. Okay, if you all can do until here, please type 19 in the chat. Okay, someone say very hard. Yeah, this is pretty hard. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, now clear already. Okay, let's go next one. Okay, question 20. X is an integer and y and 1 is less than cube root x less than 2. Complete these sentences about x. One possible value of x is, okay, this is actually a year 7 question. Remember how to solve for x when they give you cube root? You reverse the process by you cube all the value. You cube this. Okay, so to change the value or this inequality, you write it as 1 cube is less than x cube root cube, because I want to, the opposite of cube root is cube. Then here 2 cube. So here will be 1 less than x, 2 cube is equals to 8. So the value of x is in between 1 to 8. What is the possible value of x? It can be 2. Okay, there can be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. Okay, so there's a total of how many possible value? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a total of 6 numbers here. Yeah, 6 numbers. Okay, let's go 2 more questions. Okay, point P lies on the line y equals to 5 minus 2x. The x coordinate is a negative integer. The y coordinate of P is a prime number. Find a possible pair of coordinates for point P. Okay, point P. P, one of it, they say the x is a negative. This one, your y value is a prime number. Okay, how do we solve this question? This one, there are many multiple answers. You just need to do a try and error. Okay, what is a possible negative value? They say x is a negative. So can I put x is equals to, okay, let's say -1. Negative integer. Integer needs to be a whole number. So we test for this. Y equals to 5 minus 2 times minus 1. This will be equals to 5 plus 2, which is equals to 7. Is 7 a prime number? Okay, 7 prime number? Yes, right. Okay, so this can be a correct pair. -1, 7. This one can. So if you use this, it's fine. Okay, let's test. Is it all numbers also can? Let's try y equals to -2. Sorry, x equals -2. So 5 minus 2 minus 2, 5 plus 4, we will get 9. Is 9 a prime number? No. Okay, 9 not prime number, so -2, 9 cannot. Okay, let's try -3. Okay, or is it one answer only? 5 minus 2 times -3, 5 plus 6, which is equal to 11. -3, 11. 11 is a prime number, so this is also a possible answer. Okay, so you can use any other values. You can go and try -4, -5, -6. You see whether you get a prime number for y or not. You just need to substitute it inside the value. Okay, so I'll just write down the first one, which is -1, 7, or you can use -3, 11. Okay. Okay, two more questions below. All right, fraction. Okay, some of you here very confident with fraction already, right? Okay, can you try this question first? Tell me what's your answer. It's a 4-mark question. Give your answer as a mixed number in its simplest form. Okay, I'm going to give you 1 minute. Okay, everyone, 1 minute. Write your answer down. Okay, please write your answer down in 1 minute. Okay, let's see. Okay, good. Josiah and Nathaniel. Okay, anyone else? Okay, 20 more seconds. Okay, try out. And remember, this is no calculator. Okay, Hanu, try again. Try again. Okay, clue, you got to change everything to improper fraction first. You cannot straight away. Okay, cannot straight away calculate it. Okay, let's do this together. We need to apply BODMAS, so we're going to do this divide here first. Okay, but I'm going to convert both of these value to improper fraction. Okay, times plus. So 8/9 plus 3 times 1 plus 1, which will be 4/3, divide 4 times 5, 20, 24/5. Okay, we're going to do the behind one first. Okay, this part here first. Can I divide a fraction? Okay, if divide by a fraction, we'll use KCF. Keep, change, flip. Here will be 4/3 times 5/24. Okay, do the two values behind first. We can simplify this. This will be 1. This will be 6. Then the top and the top, bottom and the bottom, multiply. So 8/9 plus 5/18. Then plus, we need to convert both of it to same denominator. So here will be 16/18 plus 5/18, which will be 21/18. After we get 21/18, okay, we can simplify it first. divide by 3, divide 3, divide 3, 7 over 6, which is 1 and 1 over 6. You can change first, then you simplify it. Also you'll get the same answer. Okay, so don't be overconfident. Some of you always say that, wow, your fraction very good already. Okay, then you don't want to practice. You have to practice. Right? It's really something that you all have learned since primary school also. But I often see even in year 11, especially when you all don't have calculator, you lack of practice. So last week's one, right, I gave you all, please go and finish up the work. Okay, one more last question here. Okay, this question is, it's not as straightforward because of the structure of the sentence. A square has a side length of x cm. Okay, you don't know how to do this, right? Mia enlarges this square by increasing each side length of the square by 200%. The side length of her enlarged square measures kx cm. Draw a ring around the value of k. Okay, so what does this mean? Originally, my square is like that. X, x. Okay? So x is equal to 100%. Now, she increased by 200%. Okay, increased by 200% means you add another 200% to it. So what does it mean? Or how does it look like if increased by 200%? Means you're going to add like that. X, x. Here also, x, x. Okay, got it? So the side length right now is how many? Okay, is how many? The side length of her enlarged square measures kx cm. Okay, so whatever it is, just now is 1x. Now it's how many x? One side. 3x, right? X plus x plus x. So this will be 3. So you draw it out like this. This will be clearer for you to understand. Okay, the next one. Find the percentage increase in the area of the square after enlargement. All right. How do we calculate this? You need to find what is your new area first. Okay, the new area is 3x multiplied by 3x, which is 9x squared. Right? Okay, 9x squared. So actually, you can use this diagram here to see also. Okay, but I just do the calculation for you first. Okay, the original area is equals to x squared. Okay, what is the percentage increase? Okay, percentage increase, you can take 9x squared minus x squared, then you multiply by 100%. Okay, so this one is, okay, it's actually it's divide lah. Okay, but I just do like that. 8x squared times 100%, which is equals to 800%. So it's increased by 800%. This will be your answer. Got it? It's not 900%. They say increase, percentage increase. How do I know it's 3x? Increase by 200%, right? Your original is x. So increase by 200. X is 100%. So x increased 200% means 3x. We don't care whatever value is x. Yeah, k is equal to 3. Okay. I'm going to send this to y'all. Okay, so that y'all can check. Okay, this one, please don't go share out with your friends. Okay. Yeah, ask them to refer to my video here. Okay, got it, Viren. Okay, so this is it for this paper, which is the April-May 2024 paper 1.